Okay. All right. Well, let's get started. I'm so excited. Today's Thursday, and it's the day that I get to do my Beauty Plus talk show. It's with Mariel and Lily, but Lily is terrified of my new background. So I need to train her to be okay with it. So for now, we're going to have to just do without Lily. Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Mariel Morales, and I am your beauty advisor and your certified makeup artist. And I say yours because that's what I want to be. I want to be your personal beauty advisor and your personal makeup artist. I am a certified makeup artist with Mariel Makeup Design. That is the name of my business. And I do this show on Thursdays to bring you more information about how to navigate this complicated world of cosmetics. You all know that there's so many products out there. And if we continue to buy things without the knowledge, we're going to keep spending money on products that don't work for us. And that is what we need to avoid. So I am here to save you money so that you are using and buying only what will actually work for you. So let's get started. So there's a lot of different primers. There are foundation primers, eye primers, lip primers, eyelash primers. Uh-oh, my phone just fell, sorry. And with all these primers, you're not even sure what you need, right? Well, I'm here to tell you what you should be getting and why. And it's a lot of stuff, not a lot of information, but I'm going to get you ready to tackle all of these different things that are in the market. I'm trying to get on my phone. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not able to see comments if you are commenting. So I'm going to put my phone here, see if I can make it work so that I can see comments and talk to you. Alrighty. So again, if you're here, please say hello and I welcome you. And let's go back to this. So types of primers. We're going to start with, why do we even need them? It's very simple. If you want flawless makeup application and long wear, these are the top reasons why we need primers. Your face is just like a canvas. It needs to be primed and prepped before makeup application, right? So just like you're painting a wall, before you paint it, you just apply primer first, and then that's what you should do with your face. Just simple as that. So I'm going to stop sharing. There we go. And then have you guys. There we go. All right. I'm learning how to use this Zoom application, so I apologize if I look like I'm a little lost here, but I'm just learning how to use this. So anyways, let's talk about benefits of foundation primers. If you don't have any primers, hey Natasha, how are you? Welcome. I'm glad you're here. If you can please share this out so that other women can benefit and learn all of this, I will so appreciate it. Alrighty, benefits of foundation primers. The very first thing is it seals the pores. Ladies, liquid foundation is gonna make your pores more visible. It's like putting makeup inside of the little holes and inside of the wrinkles. So it's gonna emphasize them, and we don't wanna look more like we have more pores and we have very uneven skin tone. We wanna look smooth, right? So makeup primer or foundation primer seals the pores, creating almost like a blanket over them, all right? So number one is gonna make your entire face look like velvet. And who doesn't wanna look soft like a baby, right? Well, that's what foundation primer can do for you. It makes you appear younger because it's gonna create a more youthful appearance and reduces the look of fine lines and wrinkles. Well, if you don't like to look young, then maybe don't use foundation primer. But if you want to look younger when you apply your makeup on, then foundation primer has to be there. It also makes your makeup stay on longer. Thank you for sharing, Natasha. I appreciate that. So if you're one of these women that sweats a lot, or that you just have an oily skin or a combination skin, certain areas on your T-zone are just more prone to release oils throughout the day. If you find yourself having to apply powders several times a day and retouch your makeup, or you just look at yourself and a few hours later your foundation is almost gone, then you need makeup primers. It's gonna help us stay longer, and because it decreases sweating through the pores, and that's what makes the makeup stay in place. So that's what you want. Skin protection is gonna create a barrier between the skin and the makeup. All of the stuff you're gonna be applying on your face, they need to not go directly on your skin. I mean, foundations, powders, blushes, glitter, anything you're gonna apply to your face is not healthy for the skin, okay? So we wanna protect our skin and put a barrier on it, and then apply all of the stuff that we like to apply to our faces. Hi, Madai, welcome. The other thing that it does is that it provides hydration to the skin. Now, not all of them do, because if you buy certain primers that are to reduce shine, they're gonna actually mattify you and dry the skin a little bit more. But if you're buying just regular silicone-based primers that are not for a particular need and a specific need on your skin, then they're gonna provide some hydration to the skin. So your face looks a little bit more hydrated and not so dry when you apply all these layers of makeup. It also reduces shine and redness. So depending on the type of formulation of the primer. So just like I said, there are different primers. You might be at a store and find different primers. Some are gonna be green. So if you wanna cancel out a lot of redness on your face, if you have rosacea, or maybe you have very bad acne and your face is very red and irritated, you might need a green primer. If you want a mattifying primer, then you're gonna buy one that's just to make your face look matte. Now, if your face is very oily, that's what you might need. But if your face is combination, you're gonna have certain areas that are dry, and like me, I have oil here and dryness around here. If I apply a primer that's totally mattifying, the areas that are very dry are gonna dry even more and look older and more wrinkled. So if you don't wanna have to be too specific and pick and choose which primer might be for a certain problem in your skin, just buy a regular silicone-based primer. And Mary Kay, which is the products that I have, has an amazing primer that's very good for the majority of the skin types. Now, let's talk about eye primers. Eye primers are going to prepare your eyelid. And I'm going to share this, my screen here for a second, just so that you guys can see a picture of what eye primers do for your eyes. So we are, where'd it go? Is it here? Not that one, sorry. It's coming. Here it is. So eye primers are gonna prepare your eyelid, correct? They're going to prepare for eyeshadow application. First, the eye primer is gonna even out the skin tone of the eyelid, because we might have different discoloration. We might have little veins, and we might have a lot of dark circles around our eyes. And we also need to even out all that skin tone so that the shadows go on smoothly and none of the other colors speak through them. It's going to assist in longer wear of your eyeshadow. If you're one of those that gets your eyeshadow really pretty in the morning and a few hours later you look at yourself and there's no eyeshadow there, then that is what happens. You did not wear eye primer, so your eyeshadows just disappear on your eye when the oil starts to come out, just like foundation. Okay, it looks like I'm having issues on my screen. I'm going to stop sharing then because I don't know what's happening there. Let's see if it gets fixed. It's showing like a million things open. Sorry guys, hang in there. Okay, I'm back. Hey Yvette, Look at my beautiful piece. Yvette is here, and she's the one that designed this amazing custom-made jewelry for me. So let's go back to this. Eye primers is what we're talking about. It also makes the eyeshadow easier to blend, providing a smooth canvas on which you can apply eyeshadow and help it stays in place. If you have ever tried to do smoky eyes or just darker colors and you want to use different colors around your eyes, and then you notice that once you put them on in a little bit, they all blend out and then you have one color. So that happens if you don't have eye primers. They do not stay in place, so they move and they blend and they mix. Now, if you're trying to do smoky eyes or darker colors, you want to be able to blend the shadows properly and so that they look like they start and begin in a really nice gradient. And that's what eye primer will do for you. It also makes the eyeshadows look brighter. If you ever, let me see if I can show you that here. I'm going to show you because if when you see it, then it really makes a difference for you. So sometimes you buy these beautiful eyeshadows and then you put them on and you don't see any color on it, right? Well, that happens when you don't have eye primer or if you just simply have an eyeshadow that doesn't have a lot of pigment. But this is the eye primer that I use, okay? And I'm going to apply just a little bit on my hand. All right. Now I'm going to go with this purple shadow. So I have this much on it, and I'm going to apply it where I don't have primer. So I don't have primer here. So take a look at the color without the primer, okay? Looks like my transmission is a little behind, so I don't want to move too fast. There. Now I'm going to show you the same amount of eyeshadow, okay? Same amount on the area where I have primer. And look at how much brighter and richer this color is. It just makes a huge difference. It's so much richer and so much darker where I have primer. So you utilize less product, less eyeshadows when you have eye primer. When you don't, you have to keep building up the color, okay? So that's causing you to use more eyeshadow and takes more time because you're having to build up the color. It also prevents creasing and smudging. So there are certain type of eyeshadows that are going to crease, especially if they're like cream eyeshadows. They're going to crease, and some of the glitter or sparkly eyeshadows, they also crease. If you don't want creasing or you don't want smudging and then smearing all over your eye or under your eye, then eye primers are going to prevent that. So that is why eye primers are so important. I'm going to go back and try to share again my screen. Hopefully it works. And I want to show you because there is a picture here that is very good at showing exactly what happens with eye primer. This is a very dark brown, but without the primer, look how it looks like a grayish color. It's not very dark. And with the eye primer, it looks a lot richer. So eye primers are amazing. Mary Kay's good stuff, says Yvette. Thank you, Yvette. I do think so, not because I sell them, but because they really have very good quality on their cosmetics. So if you're looking for good eye primers, look, and for a good foundation primer, those are my two favorite ones. Very good stuff. So now let's move on to lip primers. So lip primers are not used very commonly, but they help prime the lips for improved lipstick wear. If you find that your lipstick just doesn't stay on very well, or you have a lot of little wrinkles or fine lines that you need to cover, and your lipstick bleeds a lot, then lip primers could help you with that, because they reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles around the lip area, making them look a lot more youthful. And it prevents feathering and bleeding from lipstick or lip gloss. So those are the four, let me see, foundation primer, eye primer, and lip primers are the most common ones that you might want to consider if you're having issues with your makeup not staying long, if you don't look as young as you would like to when you're putting on makeup, and just to get that flawless, smooth look. Now, eyelash primers are something totally different. Eyelash primers is something we don't use a lot, but a lot of name brands out there, they have them. And they're usually white or clear. And what they do is that they add a dramatic definition to your eyes. They're gonna create fuller lashes when you use it as a base coat under the mascara. So you're gonna prime the eyes with it. It's just like a mascara, and then you're gonna put your regular mascara on it. Or some people just wear them alone for a natural look if they don't wanna have like darker lashes. Maybe they have very dark lashes, and when they put mascara on, they're just too long and too thick. Most people don't have that problem, but some people do. Then they might wear an eyelash primer just for that and not put mascara on top of it. It instantly intensifies the lash volume and it creates longer looking lashes. So if you have really tiny short lashes and they're very sparse, maybe a eyelash primer can help you get more volume. It lifts the lashes and it helps them stay curled longer. So if you're using an eyelash curler, and you want that curl to stay up a lot longer, then you can utilize an eyelash primer for that. And then it coats without flaking, and it removes very easily. And just like any other primer, is gonna prolong the wear of your mascara. So basically, we go back to the beginning. Why do we use them? Why do we need them? Because simply your makeup application will be flawless and it will stay so much longer. So, does any of you have any questions regarding primers? What to get, what not to get? I have shopped a lot. I mean, I used to be a Sephora and Ulta addict. I wanted to go every single day, and I shopped and I bought, and I have so many items in my makeup room that I don't need because I bought the wrong stuff. The things that they sold me at the store were not really what I needed. A lot of times, these ladies at the makeup stores, they look like they have beautiful makeup and they are super young and beautiful. And they're gonna sell you things that work for them, okay? But what happens? I'm not 20, I'm not 25, I'm not 30, I'm 41. So my skin needs and my makeup application is different than when I was younger. So I need things that are gonna work for my new skin issues, which are fine lines and wrinkles and dry skin in some areas. And I still have some acne going on that just comes whenever it likes. And every time I have bought something from these people, I come home and I use it for a couple of days and it just doesn't work. And then I go back and I return it, and then they give me something else. And I don't have time to be going to the store to return the products. I want them to work when I buy them. And if I invest so much money, because none of the things they sell at Sephora or Ulta are cheap, I want to be able to enjoy the stuff that I use. And I want to get the results that I'm expecting. So I want you to know that I am here for you. I am a beauty advisor for that reason. I want to be your personal makeup artist, the one that you can come to and say, I'm having this issue with my skin, or I'm having this issue with my makeup. What do you think it is? And I know you're in my age range, or you have some of the things that I am going through right now. Can you tell me what has worked for you? And I will give you as much advice as I can and help you navigate it so that you buy the products that are actually going to work for you. To learn about the formulations, to learn about what's good for who and what's not good for the other person. Things that you see on TV are usually enhanced. One thing that I see that really ticks me off is when you go buy a mascara and they show you this picture of 400 times the volume, 1,000 times the volume, and the lashes look like perfect. And they are like touching the ceiling, right? Well, when you look at the box, or the pictures actually, when you look at the pictures in the little tiny fine print, it says, false lashes applied for the picture. You're like, what the heck? Then why are you advertising this that is going to make my lashes look like that when you're actually applying falsies? So a lot of things are going to be enhanced with Photoshop or with false lashes or other enhancements to the makeup, just so that you fall in love with it and buy it. And then you come home, and even though it's $7 or $8 at CVS, Maybelline, or L'Oreal, or whatever it is you buy, so I like to try things out, and I like to give you my honest opinion. If I don't think it works or it might not work for you, I'm going to tell you. I don't want you to buy anything from me that I know is not going to work, because I want a happy customer. I want you to look and feel beautiful. That is my oh my God, I'm losing the words. It's my purpose in life that you look and feel beautiful, because now I finally feel and look beautiful whenever I apply my makeup on. But before I knew all of these things, I will go out there and look horrible and just feel really insecure of how I looked, especially because my skin has a lot of imperfections. And maybe you see it really nicely in the camera, but the camera here does really good. It fixes my skin. My skin doesn't look this smooth. When you look at it up close, I have bumps and I have acne scars and redness under it that I have to cover with makeup. And when I was doing it with products that I didn't use, that I was buying just because other people bought it, or because those beautiful young girls told me that they were good for me, then I was coming home and just feeling more depressed because I looked worse than I did before I applied them things on. So please, I want you to trust me and get to know me and know that I have your back, that I'm here for you, and that I am here just to teach you everything I know regarding makeup. And what I don't know, I will research it and share it with you. So with this, I will end the show tonight. I thank you so much for watching and for being here and for sharing, the ones of you that shared. And I want to let you know that I am starting my virtual or online makeup classes. I'm going to be doing them through the same type of platform. Hey, Andrea. So you'll be able to see me here through Zoom, and I'm going to be sharing my screen like I did for the show today, so that you learn some of the theory about how to apply makeup and skincare and brushes and tools that you need, how to put together your basic makeup kit, anything like that. And then we will do together a simple makeup look, while I'm going to be seeing you all, because you'll be sharing your camera with me. I'll be able to see you all applying your makeup as I am teaching you. So it will be a lot of fun. It'll be a small group, only about 5 ladies at a time. And if you don't get to be on the one that's coming up in March, then just email me or message me so that I keep you on my waiting list. And as soon as I have the next one coming up, then I will put you in that one. It'll be only $35, and you'll be getting about 2 hours with me learning all the things that you need to know to do your makeup like a pro. So thank you. I'm glad that you like that idea, Andrea. You're going to be one of my customers. I know that. So thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your night. It's almost Friday and we are excited that the week is almost over. So bye-bye, everybody. Love you all.